Seated on your knees, hands on your thighs. Inhale, sweep your arms into the sky, interlacing your fingers, turning your palms to face up. Breathe. As you drop your seat toward your heels, reach up and out of your side body, releasing your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing as you gaze forward, drawing your belly toward your spine, feeling the length in the tops of your thighs and through your side body. Breathe. Inhale, send the arms into the sky. As you exhale, release your right arm to the right side. Send your left arm over your ear as you turn your gaze underneath the left arm. Stretch long through your left side body, rooting your left hip towards your left heel and onto the mat. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding length. Inhale and exhale. Root down. Inhale, rise up, right arm into the sky. Exhale, release your left hand to the side. Reaching your right arm long over your ear, turn your gaze underneath your right arm. Careful not to collapse in your left side body. Continue to draw shoulders away from your ears as you send your right hip towards your right heel, rooting both towards the mat, lengthening through the tops of your thighs, finding space in your hips. Inhale to rise up. Reach both arms into the sky. Exhale, releasing hands onto the mat, coming into box pose. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Crown of your head reaching forward. Inhale, send your right leg behind you, sending the right heel long, the crown of your head long. Draw your belly towards your spine, shoulders broad and away. Right hip dropping in line with your left. Breathe. Feeling the stretch through the back of your right leg. Right heel reaching away. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend your left leg long behind, rooting through the right shin, grounding through your hands as you extend long through the left leg. Continue to draw your belly into your spine. Feel lifted from your core body. Heart drawing forward, gazing down. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Exhale to release, returning to box pose. Inhale, walk your arms out in front, coming all the way down onto your belly into Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath your shoulders, palms and forearms onto the mat, hips rooting into the mat as you lift your chest and your belly. Draw your heart forward as you press your hips, tops of thighs, tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale, release your head to the mat. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders, pressing your way up into box pose and back into child's pose. Arms out long in front, hips to heels, chest resting on your thighs. Breathe. Let it go here. Child's pose allows you to reset. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming to sit up, hands on your thighs. Seated on your knees, hands on your thighs. Inhale, coming to stand, stepping to the front of your mat, arms by your side, mountain pose. Standing in mountain pose, feet together, hands on your hips. Inhale, reach your arms into the sky, Urdhva Hastasana, raised arm pose. Arms parallel to your ears, palms facing in. Drop your shoulders away as you draw your belly towards your spine. Drop your tailbone down and under as you root through your feet and lift up and in through your thighs. Exhale, release your arms by your side, stepping wide to the left, turning your left toes out, your right toes slightly in, arms wide like a T. Inhale, reach long and forward. Exhale, releasing your left hand to the inside of your left ankle, right arm into the sky. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Leveling your right hip on top of your left. Breathe. Find length through both sides of your body. Stretching through the backs of your legs. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, coming to rise up. Switching sides, turning to the right. Triangle pose. Right hand to the inside of your right ankle or foot. Left arm into the sky. Squaring your left hip on top of your right here. Rooting through your back foot. Feel lifted so as not to collapse in your side body. Root down to lift. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to rise up, arms wide like a T, stepping to the front of your mat, hands at heart center and by your side. Breathe. Stepping wide to the left, arms wide, turning your left toes out, Warrior Two. Reaching forward, side angle pose, left arm to left thigh, sending your right arm over your ear. Finding a stretch and length through the right side body as you sit into your left hip. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, sitting deeper, breathing deeper, drawing your belly towards your spine. Inhale to rise up into Warrior Two. Switching sides, turning your right toes towards the front of the mat. Warrior Two into side angle pose. Extended side angle pose. Right arm onto your right knee or thigh. Left arm over your ear. Root through the outer edge of your left foot. Breathe as you spiral your heart towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to rise up, Warrior Two. Stepping to the front of your mat, hands to heart center, and by your side, mountain pose. Inhale, stepping wide to the left, toes parallel, arms wide like a T. Exhale, forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide leg forward fold. Catching your big toes with your hands, elbows bent, folding forward. Allowing the crown of your head to reach towards the mat, tipping into the balls of your feet while rooting your heels back and down. Send the weight slightly forward as you lift your hips higher, finding length through the back of your legs. Inhale, look forward, hands to your hips, rising up to stand. Stepping to the front of your mat, hands at prayer. Exhale, releasing your arms by your side. Inhale, sitting your hips low, bending your knees, arms in front, chair pose. Breathe. Awkward pose. Feel your belly draw towards your spine. Supporting this pose as you draw your inner thighs to center, knees on top of your ankles, balancing the weight in your feet. Inhale, rising up, arms to the sky. Breathe. Stand tall here as you drop your shoulders away, rooting through your feet, side body growing longer, gazing forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale to release your arms by your side, mountain pose. Standing tall in mountain pose. Breathe. Rooting down through your feet, rising through the crown of your head. From mountain pose, inhale, reach your arms into the sky, interlacing your fingers, turning your palms to face up. rising onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, releasing your heels. Inhale, tiptoe. Exhale, release your heels to the mat. Inhale, rising up. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, growing taller. Exhale, heels to the mat. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, coming in to crow pose. Exhale, straightening your legs. Inhale, squatting. Exhale, lifting your hips, straightening your legs. Exhale, squatting. Inhale, hips high, legs long. Exhale, sitting into your squat. Inhale, folding forward. Exhale, sitting into a squat. Inhale, deep forward fold. Coming into a squat. Toe balance. Hands to heart center. Heels drawing towards each other. Knees out wide. Belly up and in. Tuck your tailbone down and under. As you sink your hips toward your heels, lift tall to the crown of your head. Sending your heart, your chest forward. Pressing your thumbs into the center of your chest. Draw your shoulder blades down. Exhale. Release your hands, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, releasing deeper. Lower back releasing. Legs lengthening. Let your head go. Drawing your chest towards your upper thighs. Drawing your chest towards your knees. Inhale, reach your arms into the sky. High prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center. And by your side, mountain pose. Inhale, draw your right knee in towards your belly, rooting down through your left foot, feeling the left leg lift up as you spiral the inner thigh towards center. Gaze forward for balance. Crown of your head reaching tall, belly drawing back and in. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Focusing your gaze. Exhale, send your right knee out to the side, squaring your hips towards the front of the mat as you come into tree pose. Right foot to the inside of your left upper thigh. Hands to heart center, squaring your shoulders to the front of the mat. As you gaze up and slightly forward, breathe. Inhale to grow taller. Exhale to root down. Breathe. There is an ease in this practice that comes with the breath. Inhale, draw your right knee to center. Exhale to release. Mountain pose. Switching sides. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. Breathe into this. Take your time as you find your balance, rooting through your right foot, feeling your right thigh draw up and in. Squaring your hips towards the front of the mat as you square your shoulders and lift through the crown of your head. Send your left knee out to the side, finding your tree pose, left foot to the inside of your right upper thigh, hands to heart center. In tree pose, be careful of your knees, placing your foot to the inside of your thigh or your calf. Do what works in your practice. Inhale and exhale. Breathe deeply, standing tall as you root down. Inhale, draw your left knee to center. Exhale to release, mountain pose. From mountain pose, inhale, stepping back, releasing your knees, coming into a seat, easy pose, hands on your knees. Seated in easy pose, legs crossed. Reach your arms into the sky, interlacing your fingers, turning your palms to face up. Gaze forward. Draw your chest up and open. As you find length through your side body, allow your sit bones to root into the mat, your hips to open. Draw your shoulders away. Breathe deeply. Inhale, reach your arms tall. Exhale, releasing your right hand to your right side, extending long through your left arm as you reach it over your left ear, stretching through your left side body. Sit deeply into your left sit bone. Breathe, rooting down through your right hand, drawing your right shoulder away from your ear. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to rise up, both arms into the sky. Exhale to release your left hand to the side. Reach your right arm alongside your right ear, finding space through the right side body. Squaring your shoulders towards the front of the mat as you look underneath your right arm. Gaze down if your neck is tired. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to rise up, both arms into the sky. Exhale, releasing hands to heart center and on your knees. Send your arms wide like a T. Exhale, wrap your left arm underneath your right, catching your shoulders, and coming back through Eagle Pose arms, left arm underneath your right, palms touching. Squeezing your elbows, your forearms together as you lift them up and away. Root your belly towards your spine. Feel your shoulders draw away from your back, finding a shoulder stretch in your back body. Continue to lift your chest towards the sky. Allow your hips to drip open. Send your arms wide like a T. Exhale, switching sides, right arm underneath your left, finding Eagle Pose arms. Reach the arms away from your body and up, hips continuing to melt into the mat. Breathe. Crown of your head reaching towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, shoulders drawing forward, finding space in your back body. Exhaling to release, arms wide, and to your knees. Coming off of your seat and onto all fours, sitting onto your heels, hands on your thighs. Send your arms wide. Reaching your right arm into the sky, bending your right arm behind you, bending your left elbow, catching your fingertips. If possible, catch your fingertips and draw the elbows away. If not, find a towel or use a strap. Draw your belly towards your spine as you allow your sit bones to melt into your heels, your shins into the mat. Lift your chest open. Extend your arms wide like a T. Switching sides, bending your left elbow and your right, catching your fingertips or your strap or a towel. Lift your chest open, finding this shoulder stretch. Draw your belly in to support. Sit up tall. Gaze forward. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale to release your arms wide and onto your knees or your thighs. Inhale. Coming off of your heels and into a seat, legs long, arms by your side, staff pose. Bend your right knee, drawing your right heel in towards your body, extending your right arm into the sky and inside of your right leg, wrapping your right arm around your leg, left hand to the left side of your body. Breathe as you bow forward. Extend the crown of your head toward your toes, your chest toward your thighs. Draw your belly up and in. Allow your lower back to release as you extend long through your left leg. Breathe. Inhale to rise up. Releasing, extending your right leg long, staff pose. Bend your left knee, drawing your left heel in towards your sit bones. Send your left arm into the sky and inside of your left knee, wrapping your left arm around. Right hand to the side of you. Exhale, fold forward, pressing your arm into your knee, your leg, your leg into your arm. Breathe. Draw your belly towards your spine, flexing through your right toes. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to release your legs long. Staff pose. Walk your hands behind you, fingertips facing forward. Bend your knees. Sit your hips slightly forward. Lift your hips for tabletop. Open your heart as you allow your head to release back. Allow your chin to draw towards the sky, making space in your front body, hips lifting. Tops of your thighs drawing forward, knees on top of your ankles. Breathe. Root down through your hands and your feet to release your hips to the mat, legs long, staff pose. Seated in staff pose. Sit your hips closer to your heels and come to lie on your back, arms by your side. Lying on your back, arms by your side. Inhale, draw your knees towards your belly, extending your legs long towards the sky, arms by your side, flexing your toes, allowing gravity to do the work in this inversion. Feel your belly drop towards the mat. Your shoulders release into the mat. Your chest, your heart, opening. Draw your knees in, your thighs alongside your ribs, catching the outer edges of your feet. Happy baby pose. Breathe. Rooting your lower back into the mat as you stretch through your glutes and the backs of your thighs. Draw your belly in. Breathe. Shoulders drawing onto your back, flexing through your toes. Exhale, release your feet to the mat, arms by your side, sending your knees out wide. Finding supine bound angle pose, arms by your side, a gentle hip opener. Inhale and exhale, feeling yourself release into the mat, soles of the feet pressing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, drawing your knees to center. Sending your left leg out long, drawing your right knee in towards your belly. Squeeze your right knee, your right thigh, in towards your right rib cage. Wind removing pose. Breathe as you extend your left leg out long. Root your left hip into the mat. Draw your shoulder blades down and away as you breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale to send your right knee over your body for a twist. Right arm out to the side. Gazing to the right. Find energy through your left leg as you twist. Inhale. Exhale, releasing your shoulders even further into the mat. Inhale, drawing your right knee to center. Exhale, releasing, switching sides, drawing your left knee in. Squeezing your left thigh in towards your left ribs. Making space in your belly. Extend long through your right leg, reaching the heel away from you. Crown of the head growing taller, even as you lie on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, sending your left leg over your body for a twist. Left arm out to the side, gazing to the left. Twisting as you root your left shoulder into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Breathing deeply. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, drawing your left knee in, drawing both knees in. Breathe. Wrapping your arms around your knees or your shins. Rocking back and forward. Back and forward. Hands underneath your thighs. Back and forward. Coming up to sit long. Staff pose. Legs out long. Hands by your hips. Draw your right knee in towards your body. Placing your right heel into your left hip crease. Wrapping your left knee, your left leg underneath for half lotus pose. Hands alongside your body, sitting up tall. There's no stress here. Find the pose that works for you. Make space. Breathe as you gaze forward. Crown of your head drawing towards the sky as you root your sit bones. Inhale to extend your legs long, arms by your side, staff pose. Switching sides, sending your left heel into your right hip crease, bending your right knee, sending your right foot underneath. Half lotus pose. Breathe into this hip opener. Feel gravity assisting even as you grow taller. Float your chest open, shoulders onto your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, releasing long, staff pose, sitting up tall. Inhale, coming into easy pose, hands on your knees. From easy pose, legs crossed, send your legs out long. Come to lie on your back, arms by your side, legs long, head resting. Lying on your back, arms alongside your body, legs long. Breathing, allowing yourself to be heavy here. Eyes closed, allowing your back body, the back of your head, shoulders, hips, legs, calves, and heels to melt into the mat. And then allowing the front body, your face, your chest, your belly, the tops of your legs and thighs, your shins and your toes to melt into the mat. Breathe. Allow yourself to take rest. Rest is the most important practice. To allow yourself the time to be still, to do nothing. Breathe. There's nothing here to do, but to be held. Inhale and exhale. Feel your belly rise and fall like a wave. Feel the breath move from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers, through your toes. Inhale and exhale. Feel the wave of the breath. Feel every part of your body releasing. As thoughts come, let them. And with every wave of an exhale, release them. This is your time for rest. This is your time to restore. This is your time to be. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Shavasana, corpse pose, rest is a vital part of your practice. Rest allows us to regenerate. It allows us to be still long enough to see what really matters. Breathe. Be heavy. Be held. Inhale and exhale. Feel the wave. Inhale and exhale. Belly rises as you inhale. Belly falls as you exhale. Release any tension from the crown of your head to your toes. Breathe into that space that wants to run from stillness. Allow yourself this time. You deserve it. Inhale and exhale. Breathing deeply. Inhale and exhale. There's no work here. Inhale and exhale. Belly rises and belly falls. With every inhale, taking in more of what is good. Exhale, releasing what doesn't serve. Breathe and be here.